Hi, everyone. Happy Tuesday to those of you who are watching live, as well as hello to those who will watch after our live broadcast, both on YouTube and Facebook. I am Lindsey Wilkes, an immigration attorney with Alight Legal Immigration Law Firm in Washington, D.C. And today I'm going to talk about the fact that immigration attorneys can travel and do travel for their cases and their clients all over the country. And as I was preparing today for my trip to my trip to Oklahoma next week for a client's marriage interview, and as a separate client emailed me earlier today to let me know that he was moving to Ohio, but still wanted me to take care of his family's cases and wanted to know if that was possible, I thought, you know what? That could be a fun topic for YouTube and Facebook. So here we are. I want to talk about travel and how immigration attorneys are able to travel and why they're able to represent clients all over the country, unlike a lot of attorneys who practice in different areas. So immigration law is federal law, and federal law applies across the country. So immigration attorneys practice federal law and they're able to practice throughout the country before immigration field offices, before immigration courts, and then, of course, before the BIA, no matter where the case arises. So a lot of attorneys, not all attorneys, are willing to travel for their cases, and that includes me, and that includes the attorneys at our firm. And so I wanted to give a little bit of insight to this and let people know that what is most important when you're choosing an attorney is that you choose an attorney who fits your needs and who you trust. You don't have to be limited to an attorney because of where you live. You don't have to find someone local. You don't have to find someone nearby. You can find an attorney who you trust and who you believe is going to take the best care of you and your case and your family. Have a consultation with them. First, if you know they're not living in your town, you may want to make sure that they travel, but a lot of us do. So that way, as long as you're finding the right attorney for you, you want to, don't limit your options. Make sure that you are hiring someone who is responsive to your needs, someone who's responsive to your calls, to your emails. You want this person to be hardworking. You want the attorney, of course, to treat you as an individual and not your case as if you're on an assembly line. You want very specific things. You want to have a connection to the attorney, make sure that they understand you and your situation, and also make sure that they have good reviews. If a friend or family member refers you to someone, take the time to do an internet search. The attorney, if they've been practicing for long, they should have some referrals online, some information online. Not all attorneys will have comments because not all clients are willing to go out and leave comments for us. However, for those that do have reviews, it's a really helpful tool to know how great of an attorney this person is and how much you can trust them. So I highly recommend doing that when you're hiring an attorney. Also, because of COVID, a lot of attorneys who did not previously travel for cases or either interviews or hearings have actually been able to represent people from afar because the USCIS field offices, some of the asylum offices, not all, and a lot of the immigration courts are allowing appearances virtually, whether by phone or video. So that's another possibility. Maybe you can't afford or don't want to pay for the travel expenses for the attorney to come to you at the time of your hearing, and they may actually be able to represent you, but just by phone or video. Another option is if you find an attorney in a different area who you want to prepare your case and you want them to be the primary one control, then they can still take your case and then find a local attorney in your area for your final hearing or interview. The bulk of the work is done in preparing your case. So that attorney can still be the one who is making the strategy decisions, taking care of you day to day, responding to your inquiries. And then when the time comes, they can find a trusted colleague who they know will take good care of you and represent you adequately and well at your interview or your hearing, if that's what you so choose. So those are options. Just wanted to briefly go over that and let everyone know that don't limit your search when you're looking for an attorney. We travel, again, not all immigration attorneys do, but a lot of us are able to and are happy to do that. Personally, I have asylum cases pending at all of the asylum offices across the country, except for the New Tampa office, and I don't think I have one right now in New Orleans. But otherwise, I have cases across the country, also marriage-based cases through many, many states. And that is one of the many exciting things about my job, is being able to travel to my clients, to be with them in their hometowns for their interviews and their hearings. And I want to take a look at the comments. Please feel free to ask questions if you have questions about this topic, if you have questions about other topics. And one of our commenters, hi, yes, one of my clients who lives in Pennsylvania, another state where quite a few of my clients live. It is always a pleasure to be hired by people in new places. And if you have any questions, again, feel free to put those in the comment box. You can also send us a Facebook message if it's more of a private message. And also you can email us. Let me see if I have that available. I don't think I have that to put on the screen right now, but you can email us at info@alightlegal.com. You can also find our website at alightlegal.com. If you would like to schedule a consultation, no matter where you are in the country, no matter where you are in the world about your immigration case, we would be happy to walk you through the process. All right, that wraps it up for tonight. We will be back next Tuesday at 6 o'clock. If you have questions that you would like covered, topics, suggestions, please feel free to send those in to us. And we look forward to being with you next week. Have a good evening, everyone.